outside my window pane, but it's quieter now without your name. I fold my nights into memories, like maybe if I'm careful you won't leave again. Your laugh still lives in borrowed songs. I turn them down, but I sing along. I don't cry like I used to do. I just feel everything all at once for you. We didn't break, we slowly faded, like a film left out in the rain. I still love who we almost were, in the quiet who we became. Your touch still echoes in my veins, even time don't take the pain away. I learned how lonely love can be, in the quiet we became. The jacket's gone, but the shape remains, like your arms are still around my frame. We talked in futures, whispered low. Now every promise feels so far ago. I replay words we never said. They hurt the most inside my head. You said I need space, I nodded slow. Didn't know space meant losing you. We didn't break, we slowly faded, like a skyline losing its flame. I still love who we almost were, in the quiet we became. Saucers hum like a goodbye, every beat feels like a lie. I learned how lonely love can be, in the quiet we became. There's no one there, just empty air and unanswered prayers. I don't hate you, I just miss the way you loved me before this. We didn't end with shattered glass, just moments slipping through our hands. I still hold you in the in-between, in the quiet we became. I'm moving on, but not erased. Some loves don't leave, they rearrange. You're a part of everything in me, from the quiet we became. If silence could talk, it'd say your name still. We met where the gravel met the road. heart's an overload. Friday night lights on the old football field. Every cheer, every laugh, every secret revealed. Mama waved from a swing on the porch. Daddy tipped his hat from the old Ford torch. We thought we'd never leave this place. Young love written all over our faces. I thought love was forever strong and true. Didn't know first heartbreak comes out of the blue. Front porch summer, the night we swore we'd be 17 forevermore. Still guitar bending, fiddle cries. First love can break you in a small town sky. We danced slow, we laughed too loud, lost our innocence under that cloud. I left a piece of my heart that day. Front porch summer, then you went away. We carved our names in that old oak tree. Swore we'd live together, just you and me. You talked about cities, bright lights and roads. I talked about porches, our small town codes. Funny how forever doesn't always last. Some love is a story, some love is the past. You look past me toward somewhere new. I was still seeing me and you. Front porch summer, the night we swore we'd be 17 forevermore. Still guitar bending, fiddle cries. First love can break you in a small town sky. We danced slow, we laughed too loud, lost our innocence under that cloud. I left a piece of my heart that day. Front porch summer, then you went away. No villain here, just two hearts young, learning what it means when love comes undone. Some stay close, some drift apart. Both leave a mark on a small town heart. Front porch summer, I still remember every laugh, every kiss, that warm September. Steel strings hum where the river bends. Fiddle echoes all the things that end. First love didn't last, but it taught me to stay a little braver, a little okay. I left a piece of my heart that day. Front porch summer, then you went away. That porch still waits in the evening light, where love and loss learn to hold on tight. Friday night lights on the football field. Your hand found mine, I thought it was real. The cheerleaders cheered, the band played loud. We felt like kings and queens of this small town. Your old pickup idle down the dirt road, windows down, hearts ready to explode. Mama away from the porch, Daddy tipped his hat. I never knew love could feel like that. I thought forever meant you and me. Didn't know first love comes and leaves. Dust on the bleachers, tears in my eyes. First heartbreak hits under those Friday night skies. Fiddles crying, steel guitar bends. Some love starts strong, some love ends. We were 17, thought we were invincible, but small towns and big dreams aren't always compatible. I left a piece of my heart that night. Dust on the bleachers in the stadium lights. Homecoming dance, slow songs, your jacket on my back. We talked about leaving, never looking back. You said the world was bigger than our streets. I said I'll wait here where our hearts still meet. We carved our names in that old oak tree. Swore we'd stay, just you and me. Funny how promises fade like summer rain. Some love lingers, some leaves a stain. I didn't see the road you take. Didn't know hearts could break like that. And dust on the bleachers, tears in my eyes. First heartbreak hits under those Friday night skies. Fiddles crying, steel guitar bends. Some love starts strong, some love ends. We were 17, thought we were invincible, but small towns and big dreams aren't always compatible. I left a piece of my heart that night. Dust on the bleachers in the stadium lights. No villains here, just two young hearts learning how love can fall apart. Some stay, some roam, some drift away, but every small town memory will stay. Dust on the bleachers, memories remain. First love, first heartbreak, joy and pain. I still remember your laugh and your grin, even though life pulled us from where we've been. Steel strings cry where the river bends. Fiddle plays a song of lost friends. I left a piece of my heart that night. Dust on the bleachers in the stadium lights. That town still waits at the edge of my mind, where love and loss learned to intertwine. Friday nights under the stadium lights, your hand in mine, the world felt right. Like a door slamming down the hall, I still remember that first fall. Your old pickup parked by the creek. We laughed so hard we couldn't speak. Mama away from the porch said take care. Daddy smiled like he already knew we'd be there. I thought love stayed where you first found it. Didn't know hearts could slip and leave it behind. A street, memories etched in my mind. First love, first heartbreak. We were 17 and blind. Steel guitar crying where the chasing something new. I swore I'd stay, but you never knew. We carved our names in the old oak tree, promised forever, just you and me. Funny how forever can slip through your hands, like summer slipping off our hometown land. I didn't see the road you take, didn't know hearts could break this way. Main Street, memories etched in my mind. First love, first heartbreak. We were 17 and blind. Still guitar crying where the river bends, fiddle echoing how it all ends. I thought forever was written in the sky, but we learned that sometimes love says goodbye. Yeah, nothing lasts the way it seems, except Main Street memories. No villain here, just two hearts young, learning what it means to be undone. Some stay close, some wander far, both get left with a small town scar. Main Street, memories they never fade. The way you left, the plans we made. First heartbreak left me stronger somehow, but I'll always remember the here and now. Steel strings cry where the river bends, fiddle hums the song of lost friends. Nothing lasts the way it seems, except Main Street memories. That town still waits at the edge of my mind, where love and loss learned to intertwine. That school bell rang like it always did. Lockers claimed we were just kids. You wrote my name on your worn out jeans, said someday we'll be more than 17. Friday nights under painted lines, bleachers shaking, hearts out of time. I thought love stayed where you first found it, didn't know dreams could run right past it. Before the town learned my name, before love ever learned my pain, steel guitar cried through the stadium lights when you let go on a Friday night. First heartbreak, don't knock or explain, it just shows up and rearranges things. Yeah, I lost you and I lost my way before the town learned my name. We slow danced once in the high school gym, fiddle playing low like a hymn. You talked about roads and getting gone, I talked about here like it lasts that long. Funny how silence can say it all, louder than cheers in a hometown call. You stared past me towards somewhere new, I was still seeing me and you. Before the town learned my name, That bell still rings when the wind blows through. And I don't run, I stand taller too. That school bell rang like it always had. Lockers slam, laughing kids and play. You wrote my name on your letterman sleeve. Said this town ain't all we're ever gonna be. Mama away from the front porch light. Daddy tuned into the Friday night. I thought love was something you don't outgrow. Didn't know hearts could want different roads. At the last bell, first goodbye under stadium lights, losing their shine. Steel guitar crying what you couldn't say. You talked about leaving, I begged you to stay. First love hits hard and don't explain why. Leaves you older than your years inside. Yeah, I learned the truth of young love's life at the last bell, first goodbye. We danced slow in that high school gym. Fiddle playing soft like a hymn. Your boots scuffed hope across the floor. I felt the ending before you walked out the door. You said forever, then looked away. I heard the part you didn't say. You stared past Main Street, past me. I was still seeing you and me. At the last bell, first goodbye, cap and gown tears I tried to hide. Steel strings bending like my pride when you kissed my cheek, not my eyes. First heartbreak don't come with signs, just a quiet break in the timeline. Yeah, I felt my childhood pass me by. At the last bell, first goodbye. There ain't no villain in 17, just learning what love don't mean. Some folks stay, some folks roam. Both get hurt when love lets go. At the last bell, first goodbye. I grew up right before my eyes. This town raised me tough and true. Taught me how to love and lose. First love didn't last, but it showed me why. I'll open my heart and still try. I left my tears where the echoes died. At the last bell, first goodbye. That bell still rings when the wind blows right. But I don't cry, not anymore. That town sign leans like it's tired of years. Population painted, never disappears. Friday night lights on a faded field. Mama in the stands, Daddy at the wheel. You picked me up in your uncle's truck. Said this town's small, but we're big enough. I thought love was something you promise and keep. Didn't know forever could fall asleep. Where the gravel meets goodbye, by the edge of the county line. Steel guitar cried what you couldn't say. You were already halfway away. First love, don't warn you, it just decides. Leaves you standing there wondering why. Yeah, I lost my heart and my teenage pride. Where the gravel meets goodbye. We carved our names in the old oak tree. Swore we'd leave together, just you and me. You talked about cities and shining signs. I talked about porches and Sunday time. Funny how dreams sound the same at first, till one wants roots and one wants dirt. You looked ahead, I held your hand, like I could keep you where you stand. Where the gravel meets goodbye, dust in the air, tears in my eyes. Fiddle played soft like a warning song. Said some loves don't last very long. First heartbreak hits you slow and wide, in a small town that don't let it slide. Yeah, I learned the truth I can't deny. Where the gravel meets goodbye. Tough and kind, taught me how to lose and still be fine. First love didn't stay, but it showed me why. I'll love again and I won't be shy. I left my tears on that old roadside, where the gravel meets goodbye. That town sign still leaning when I drive by, but I stand taller every time. The sky looks different when you're not here, like it learned how to disappear. Your name still lingers in my throat. Every time I almost say it out loud, I leave the lights on longer now, like darkness knows too much about us. You said we'd be fine with time. Time just taught me how to feel the quiet. It's what still hurts tonight. version of us we couldn't save. It's what still hurts tonight. When my thoughts get louder than the sky, I hold my breath like you might call. Even knowing you won't at all, I don't miss the end or the goodbye. I miss the way you said you're mine. Yeah, love don't leave all at once. It's what still hurts at night. Love's a scar, it fades slow. Still shows up when you're alone. I don't regret the way we fell. I just wish I healed faster than this. It's what still hurts at night. But I'm learning how to survive. I let your memory pass through me. Not stay forever, just visit briefly. I loved you deep, I loved you true. That part of me still feels like you, but I won't live my whole life in what still hurts at night. The sun comes up, I'm still here breathing, a little broken, but healing.
The city feels like it's holding its breath. Every street light flickers like regret. I still wake up reaching for your name, like it's muscle memory, not pain. Your sweater's gone, but the warmth remains. A quiet ghost I can't explain. You said love changes, doesn't disappear, but it changed into silence when you left here. I'm learning the shape of what we lost. It's heavy, but it's almost soft, like a shadow I can't outrun, like a song that never gets done. I don't hate you, I just ache sometimes, missing the way we used to be alive. I'm still holding what we forgot, the shape of what we lost. Your voice still lives in empty rooms, and half-finished plans and afternoon blues. We talked in futures, whispered low, didn't know how fast they go. I replay nights like they'll explain how love slipped through without a flame. I don't miss the ending, I miss the start, before forever learned how to break my heart. I'm learning the shape of what we lost. It's fragile, but it's not gone, like your name written in my chest. A love that never fully left. I don't blame you, I just feel everything we didn't heal. I'm still holding what we forgot, the shape of what we lost. The shape of what we lost. If time stood still, I'd stay right here. In the moment before the fear, before your eyes stop looking like mine, before love ran out of time. goes quiet, I let it stay. I'm not healed, but I'm okay.
Morning night feels unfamiliar now, like it's searching for you too. Your side of the bed still holds the shape of everything we didn't do. I count my breath to steady my hands. The quiet feels like a test. I never knew silence had a sound until you left. You said we'd be okay with time. Time just taught me how to miss you right. I learned your absence like a language. Every pause says your name. I talk to memories like they're listening, even though they never stay. We were fragile, we were honest, we were more than we could save. I didn't lose you all at once. I learned your absence. Your jacket still hangs by the door, like it's waiting for your return. Scroll through nights we almost kept. Every picture softly burns. You promise love doesn't disappear, it just changes shape, they say. Now it lives in empty rooms in every yesterday. I don't blame you, I just feel everything we didn't heal. I learned your absence like a language. Every silence feels the same. I reach for you out of habit, then remember you're not mine to claim. We were real, we were reckless, we were everything but safe. I didn't lose you all at once. I learned your absence. If love's a ghost, it still feels close, still follows me wherever I go. I don't regret the way we felt, I just wish it didn't linger this well. I learned your absence like a scar, it fades but never fully goes. I'm learning how to love myself in the space you chose. We were a chapter I still regret, even though I know how it ends. I didn't lose you all at once. I learned your absence. The night exhales, I let it in. I'm still healing, but I'm breathing
curtains breathing in the gray. Your shoes are gone, but I still step around the space you left in me. I learned the quiet says your name louder than we ever did. I keep my heart in airplane mode, still waiting for you to land. You said love changes, doesn't die, but it felt like losing oxygen that night. You didn't take everything when you left, just the parts of me I love the best. Now I'm learning how to be whole again without the future we almost had. Every memory feels bittersweet, like a song that ends too suddenly. I'm still finding who I am in the parts of me you can't. Your voice still lives in midnight drives. Every street light feels like a sign. We made promises in lowercase, didn't know they still could break. I scrolled through moments we didn't save, like maybe they'll come back changed. But time just keeps moving on, and I'm standing where we were. I don't miss the pain, I miss the truth of being known the way I was by you. You didn't take everything when you left, just the parts of me I love the best. Now I'm learning how to breathe again without your arms around my chest. Every goodbye left something deep, a version of me I used to be. I'm still finding who I am in the parts of me you care. If love's a ghost, it still feels warm, still shows up when the lights are gone. I don't regret the way we fell, I just wish it didn't feel this real. You didn't take everything when you left, just the girl I was when I felt safe. Now I'm building something new from that, even if it hurts to look back. Some loves leave you changed forever, not broken, just more tender. I'll find my way back to myself from the parts of me you can't. The night is quiet, but I'm okay. I'm learning how to keep what stayed. The house is quiet, like it's holding its breath. Every room still looks like you left yesterday. Your laugh is stuck in the corners of time. I hear it most when I'm trying not to. Trace the crack in the ceiling at night, wondering when loving you stopped feeling right. You said we were tired, not broken apart, but tired love still breaks a heart. fades out after the lights go down. Your name feels heavier than it did before, like you learned how to bruise when you walked out the door. I keep my phone face down on the bed, scared of silence, scared of what you won't say. We talked about someday like it was close. Didn't know someday could disappear so slow. I don't blame you, I just feel everything we didn't heal. After the lights go out, I lose my ground. Every memory is louder now. We didn't shatter, we just let go, like something precious slipping slow. I still see us in empty rooms and half-finished dreams we never used. I miss you most when the world fades out after the lights go out. If I could pause the night right here, I'd stay in the moment before the fear, before your eyes stopped looking like mine, before love learned how to run out of time. After the lights go out, I start again. Not the girl I was, but who I am. I carry you softly, I don't hold tight. Some love stay with you, just not for life. I'm learning how to let this ache fade slow, without erasing what we were, though. I still miss you when the world fades out after the lights go out. The dark feels kinder than it used to now. I breathe and let the silence sound. The room feels bigger since you left, like the walls forgot how to breathe. Your shirt still smells like yesterday. I keep it folded next to me. The city glows outside my window, but everything inside me still. I replay us like a movie scene, still hoping for a different ending. You said love shouldn't hurt this much, but you were the one I trusted most. We were almost forever, almost enough, almost the kind of love they write about. I
Your voice still lives in empty songs. Every note feels like a bruise. We made plans like they were promises, didn't know they could come unglued. I traced the outlines of your face in reflections I should ignore. I miss the girl I was with you before I learned what heartbreak's for. I don't hate you, I just ache for the life we didn't get to make. We were almost forever, almost enough, almost the kind of love you don't give up. I waited for you to choose me again. You chose yourself and that was the end. Now I'm standing in the aftermath of something real that couldn't last. It still hurts when I say your name. We were almost forever. If time stood still, I'd stay right here in the moment before you disappear. Some loves don't die, they just change shape into memories you learn to take. We were almost forever, almost home, almost growing old on the same road. I loved you deeper than I knew how to, even when loving me felt hard for you. I'm moving on, but I still remember how close we came to lasting longer. I'll carry you, but I won't stay in the place where we were almost forever. The wrong feels smaller now somehow. I'm learning how to live without you now. The night feels heavier than it should. The street lights blinking like they misunderstood. Your name still sleeps inside my phone. I don't call, but I'm not alone. I replay the last thing that you said, like it might change if I hear it again. You promised nothing, I still believed. Somehow hope felt safer than grief. If you stayed a little longer, would we still be falling apart, or would we have learned how to hold on instead of breaking hearts? I'm living in the maybe, in the space between what was and wasn't right. I loved you more than you'll ever know. If you stayed a little longer, your jacket's gone, but the warmth remains, like a memory I can't escape. futures late at night. Every dream felt sharp and bright. You said love shouldn't hurt this way, but you left and it hurt anyway. I don't miss the end, I miss the sound of your voice when you said my name out loud. If you stayed a little longer, would the silence still feel this loud? Would I still be learning how to breathe, or would we have figured it out? I'm caught inside the almost, in the after of our goodbye. I loved you more than you'll ever know. If you stayed a little longer, I don't blame you, I just ache for the love we didn't take. Some goodbyes don't slam the door, they just fade into the floor. If you stayed a little longer, maybe time would have been kind. Maybe love would have slowed us down instead of leaving us behind. I'm learning how to let you go, even though I'm not done trying. I loved you more than you'll ever know. If you stayed a little longer, the night keeps moving, so do I. Just slower than I thought I'd try. The room still hums with the lights turned low. The shadows gone, but I move slow. I talk to walls like they understand how we slip through each other's hands. Your coffee cup, dent in the bed. I keep pretending you're just ahead. You said right now isn't our time. I heard forever say goodbye. Loved you in the future we never made, in the pictures we didn't save. I held on to a life we didn't choose. I lost you before I had to lose. Now every dream feels out of tune. I'm grieving someone I never knew, 'cause I loved you in the future.
choose you, even knowing what we'd lose. Some loves don't fade, they just transform into ghosts you learn to live with. I loved you in the future, I believe, where you stayed and didn't leave. Now I'm learning how to let it go, of a life that never got to grow. I don't hate you, I just bruised from loving something I couldn't hold on to. Yeah, I loved you in the future, and I'm learning how to move. The room is quiet, the light's still low, I'm fine.